Breaking news today in Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's investigation. NBC News reports that Mueller's team is questioning witnesses about an alleged September 2016 meeting between Michael Flynn and Republican Congressman Dana Rohrabacher, a staunch defender of pro-Russian policies. NBC is also reporting that Mueller is looking into an alleged quid pro quo deal struck by Flynn. That deal was allegedly made between the former national security advisor, remember he's in the White House at that time, and Turkish officials just weeks before, or I'm sorry, the national advisor that was going in, just weeks before Donald Trump's inauguration. According to NBC sources, Flynn may have been offered millions in a plan to forcibly remove Muslim cleric Fethullah Gulen from the U.S. and deliver the man to Turkey. Investigators are also looking into Flynn's son and the role he might have played in the arrangement. NBC's Ken Dilanian and Julia Ainsley have been all over this new reporting. Julia, you're the one with the most recent breaking news. Talk to me about the reporting you have on Mueller's investigators zeroing in on a meeting between Michael Flynn and Congressman Dana Rohrabacher.
Yes, there's a lot to unpack today, isn't there? So what we understand is that Mueller is looking into this meeting that happened September 20th, 2016. It was an evening meeting at night in D.C. where Michael Flynn and members of his Flynn Intel Group, his lobbying firm at the time, met with Congressman Rohrabacher. What they were discussed isn't known at this time. We know that they're looking at emails between the two staffs and trying to figure out the substance of this meeting. Of course, the fact that Rohrabacher is such a staunch proponent of pro-Russian policies does, of course, raise a lot of questions over this meeting and what was discussed.
The other bit of reporting is Mueller looking into a meeting Flynn may have had with Turkish officials where he's going to try and smuggle out Gulen and hand him back over to Erdogan and getting quite a large sum of money for it, $15 million. Is this a case of Michael Flynn potentially using his influence as a senior advisor to Donald Trump, as his national security advisor, to line his own pockets?
Well, that position was certainly what would have drawn these senior Turkish officials to Michael Flynn to want to talk to him at that specific time in December. Of course, this is during the transition. Flynn is already serving as a foreign policy advisor, and he's soon to be national security advisor inside the White House. So it would make sense that they would want to exploit this connection they have with him so that they can exploit him when he's in the White House and be able to get these two pieces that they wanted. Not only the removal of Gulen, but also the dropping of a case, someone, Zarab, who was an ally of Erdogan, someone that Erdogan has pressured the U.S. time and time again to be released. Yeah. So they were obviously seeing where their connection was going and exploiting that piece in this meeting.
Ken,